Alright, we are back for more testing. And we have an update, so we need to check out the updates. So there was no notable changes for antimatter, just some code changes needed for GTI. Added recipe to make salt water from distilled water. So we now have two recipes, one for distilled water and one for regular water, so we can get rid of our distilled water that we have laying around. And it's funny, you can dehydrate that back to distilled water. No reason we would need to do that. But then we can run it through here to get our hydrogen we need. What in the world did we need salt water for? Were we really doing that just for water? Electrolyzing? Because that doesn't sound like something we would do. I know we were trying to get hydrogen, but I don't think we were doing it that way. I thought we were getting it out of this. I honestly don't remember. No, we do not need to salt me into jerky. That is not something we need to do. How's it going, Ether? That's going to give us sodium hydroxide. What the hell are we going to use that for? We could do it for this, but I don't want to do this. I hate the idea of getting the damn... we could do seed oil. I already have that. I don't know why we'd want the sodium from it, to be perfectly honest. And I don't remember what the hell we were doing the other day. That, you know how my brain is. But at least we can finally do it. We'll figure it out in a minute. Remove GUI from the redstone control cover. Where in the hell did I have... That is this one. My brain has been missing in action for years. So this one is now inverted and normal. We don't have to deal with a stupid ass GUI for that. Added an extractor recipe for batteries. We'll look at that in a minute. Fix crash cause when placing long distance, which he cannot spell distance, endpoints, which we just figured out apparently you got to click on the beginning one, not the ending one. But our long distance stuff does work now. He fixed a crash caused when placing two of them right next to one another, which is funny. Fix long distance endpoint not working in some situation. Fix the temp of sulfur trioxide, which means I should not get burnt now when I walk past this pipe, which I don't. Added liquid nitrogen, currently just called nitrogen. And I think I know why. Fix the shutter cover. So this we need to see if it's actually working now. Do we have redstone up on top of there still? Where is all of my scaffold? Get up there. Okay. I need a piece of redstone. We'll get a piece of redstone. Because as of right now, this is empty. So that should open like that. Input only. Opens if work is enabled. We change that. See, it's still not controlling it, whether that's normal or inverted. It never changes this setting. Let me try something here. Instead of doing it right here, let's try doing it on a pipe over here where we can control it easier. So we put the shutter there, we put that there. We put this here. It is in the same pipe, ain't it? Oh, I did mess that up. Okay. So, like that, and do I have a lever on me? I do. Okay. Now, it works like that. So, is it the redstone being on top of it that's the problem? Probably can't put the lever on, motherfucker. Can I put a lever on a damn thing? Thank you. Okay, it works like that. Why is it not working up there then? Let me try something. That's a shutter cover back here. And we'll put the controller up there. And we'll put the lever up there. Okay. Okay, the lever works. It's not my fault. Shut up. Now we put that there. Now, if I set this the opposite way, okay, when it gets redstone, it opens. The problem is, this is supposed to be, we want it inverted. Okay, now it's open if work is disabled. Alright, if I change that, it closes it. Okay, so the issue, I think, is if this, yeah, this right here is the problem. Look, inverted normal is not changing on this one. So we can change it by doing that's normal, That's inverted. So if we have it inverted, it should work. So as soon as this loses its signal, it'll close. When it gets a signal, it'll open. And this will be closed unless we get some fluid into there, which we're not going to get any fluid in there until we get rid of this sulfur trioxide and get the hydrogen to finish up this. And we need hydrogen to make more of that as well. But something is wrong. That controller is not allowing it to be inverted. You could. Okay. So what else are we doing here? The nitrogen. Really? Again? Hold on. Why does it do this all the fucking time? Say something, Trends.
Something.
It's working now. Okay. Fix the shutter cover, which is working. Dense plate recipe. So, dense lead plate is now in an MV bender, which is what it was. Or we can just do it in an LV compressor with 9 plates, which is perfectly fine. I would think about making this one faster, because it's 28 seconds right now for the LV bender, but it's 20 seconds in the compressor. Maybe it would be better to do this one faster since it's in MV. I don't know if you want to make it much faster, but maybe a little bit. But that means we can now get our dense lead casing made, which is needed for our reactor core. But we have to get these done first. We got to get the Teflon done, which means we need to get fluorine and ethylene into that HV chemical reactor. It's this one. And I need to get power over here, because we don't have power here yet. We need to run some aluminum cables over from there. But how are we doing on... We've got 11 buckets of fluorine at the moment. And ethylene, I'm hoping we still have enough. We need to start burning off, which actually, that's natural gas. Give me this one. I'm going to hook this here.
You have any EV circuit stuff yet?
No, I got to finish up that setup back there before I can do the circuits. I'm just running some of this nitro diesel into a drum for a moment. That way we can use up some of it. back there in the smaller ones. Alright, that one is empty. This one is full.
What are you doing in my swamp?
Hey, Amplify, thanks for the follow. I just realized that I'm not where I thought I was. I'm on Twitch. I thought I was on YouTube. Well, I guess I gotta fix the frickin' thing, don't I? Since this is most definitely not Factorio. Alright, let's fix it. There we go. Fixed. Night, Etherin. We still can't empty these damn drums. Wait a minute. Why does that... That's the empty one. There we go. We can empty them. There we go. Now we got nitro diesel. Somehow I got the wrong one in there. Why did these... Oh, that one's set to auto out. Okay. Alright, so now we got nitro diesel burning up in there. We need to get the diesel from the tank over here. Set to over there. So we can get that moving, but first... What I came over here for is, where is ethylene? Yeah, we still got 400 and some in there. We're good with that. So we just need to get those two connected up to that machine.
There is really something. I think you seem giving too much because there's two casings. Maybe one.
Hold on, let me get away from the macerators. Being quiet on me again. Try that.
And the engine intake casing, shouldn't that be one casing instead of two? Because it makes two for one.
What's making two cases?
Engine intake.
Engine intake. Yes, that should only give us one, not two. You are correct. Am I out of plastic pipes again? Apparently I am. Let's go make some more pipes. A last suggestion, maybe a text with the fluid amount in the generator so it's easier to see. That's not a bad suggestion. Why don't you go type it into Discord so the two of us don't fucking forget.
Which I gotta add to make the existing text on the EU per millibook better than what it is right now, because that's currently dumb.
Hello, motherfucker.
Hi, Crazy. Alright, so our ethylene is coming in. Oh, I forgot I put the... I was like, there's a block there. I'm confusing myself. Oh, there's a pipe there, too. Alright. So, this is our ethylene pipe. Good. Alright. So, put those back. And now we need to get this one and fluorine, which is right here. So we need to get those two connected. So let's just do this. And we can connect them right there into one of the big ones and connect it to there. Hopefully I got enough of these. You kinda did a thing. God, I'm scared. I hate it when she says she did a thing. It never turns out to be a good thing.
That was way too quick.
Sakes. We need shutters. What fucking retard color is your damn hair? Let me guess. Pink. And I'm guessing not normal, redhead red. We're talking full-on retard red.
Kind of sucks that anytime you see a person with some sort of dyed blue or green or hair or something like that, means that they're, crazy.
I've seen a few people that have done it in a decent way, where they just do it as a little bit of a highlight into a darker hair color, and it doesn't look too bad. But when you just have a full anime retard fucking thing, it just looks dumb. And then you have the ones that, look like they fell into a bag of Skittles. And they gotta have it 16 different damn hair colors. I only have 14 of these. I don't know that that's going to be enough. Alright, so we need this one and this one. And we need them set to output only. And then that right there. So fluorine and ethylene, and we should not have to worry about it being the wrong direction. Well, other than the fact that it's frizzy as hell, at least it doesn't look... You didn't do it in some dumbass color. Holy crap, your hair's frizzy today. Yeah, the lighting is kind of shit, but as soon as you said you let your kid do it, I was worried you ended up looking like a fucking internet retard. You blow dried it. Ah. I'll put some moistener in that shit. Okay. As long as you chose the color, it's not as bad. How did she do with, how'd she do at doing it? I need one more. Don't let me forget to move this over when we get done tonight. Can't believe I fucked up and put it on the wrong place. And since I'm on the profile I'm on, can't really do it to both. I wonder if I can switch profiles. No. I didn't figure it'd let me. Alright, so there we go. That takes care of that. Now I just need to get the power hooked up. And then we need to get the oxygen over here. Yay, more uses for oxygen. Always need more uses for that. Alright. And unfortunately, we gotta do, you dirty mother, shut your mouth. We got those two pipes there, and we got this pipe here. So we either got to do a jog here, or we got to do a jog here. I think we'll just do one here. Yeah. And there we go. We are making Teflon. Well, we're making tetrafluoroethylene. And then that needs to run into this one. And isn't this stuff hot? This is not hot. Okay. I thought this was a... Hold on a minute. I was thinking this was a heat-producing thing. I can't remember what it's called. Manufactured from chloroform by reacting with hydrogen fluoride to produce chlorofluoromethane with difluorocarbene.
This, my friends, this is a clusterfuck.
Intermediate. Okay, that's not how we're doing it. That's not how we're doing it. Are you just bored and pushing buttons again, woman? Octafluorocyclobutane. Holy crap, dude. There's like a million different ways that this recipe is made wrong. What is the actual C2F4 is tetrafluoroethylene. I can't remember what ethylene is. But where's the H in there? If C2F4 is tetrafluoroethylene, where's the hydrogen? Because ethylene is a hydrocarbon. Weird. Well, I'll check that out later in GT5 and see if this is supposed to be hot. Which, just in case it is, I'm using one of these because I think it's supposed to be. Alright, so fluid output. Now that goes into there. And now we just need to get oxygen, right? Yeah, we just need to get oxygen into there. And we should have oxygen in all kinds of places down here. Fluorine, distilled water, lubricant, ethylene. Okay, we got oxygen there. So we could run it into this same one, which is what we're going to do, and then filter it out. Alright, so I need another shutter and then a filter. Alright, put that in there. And then we just need 2 good circuits with the shutter. I'm guessing I need to make more good circuits. And I gotta get somebody to stop buddy poo-pooing around the damn factory.
Sorry, I'm just waiting on titanium, so
Hmm.
need a lot of titanium.
Yeah, and it'll take a bit too. Alright, so there's my shutters. And I had oxygen right here. So we want to do that. And set that to input only. And we'll connect that up, and now we should have oxygen in here, which we do. But now why do we not have... We out of fluorine? We're out of fucking fluorine again. That's not gonna work. I don't think that's an input for oxygen. I think that's an output for oxygen. We can find out though. Where the hell does our oxygen actually... Yeah, this is our oxygen output, which is only running to those places. So we are going to have to run that down that way. Shit. How do we not have oxygen anywhere else down? We need oxygen for... We need oxygen for plastic. There should be oxygen right there. Okay, there should be oxygen right there. But there isn't oxygen right there. Did we take the oxygen line out? I might have taken the oxygen line out. Huh. Well, that's a bit of an issue. So... let's fix this. I'll close that. And open that. Put it into here. And then we can get rid of that. And we'll make another one of these. And we'll put this one here. Going up like that. Oh. Drop your balls, motherfucker. We charge nuts for coming in this place. Drop your balls. There you go. Apparently Junior offended somebody at the gas station today. He pulled in to get gas, hopped out the truck, and his shirt was up over his holster. Somebody, I guess, looked at him and seen it and went, "Oh, hell no," and left. Scared of a little gun? Just a little pistol. You'd think they had uptight motherfuckers like that down here. What the fuck was I doing? Oh yeah, gotta fix this. I need to get oxygen into here. Exactly how the fuck do you think you're doing that? I don't know. So, the ethylene is going to go into there. We need a shutter there. We need a shutter there. I need shutters every fucking where. Okay, these done. When that red alloy wire's done in that wire mill, would you bring it over here and throw it in to make more of them? I need to get that automated better. If I could get that damn crazy one to get her ass on this fucking server and make me some shit, maybe I could get some shit done. By the way, apparently don't speak medieval to crazy. You'll offend her. She won't know what you're talking about. Fat chance. Exactly. Fat chance of getting you off your ass. Alright. That's now done. Now I just need to wait on this bitch to get done. While I'm waiting on it. When that assembler gets done, would you throw them down at me? Should be able to just drop them through the floor. Alright, we're gonna go up right along here.
In the shutters.
Yeah. Hopefully they don't fall all the way down. I see them. I'll get them. Thank you. That's almost perfectly where I need them. Just gotta get to them is the problem. And to where I need them. Aha! Get right through those pipes. Alright, so we need that one there, and we need that one set to input only, and then this one set to input only, and then connect. Oh, you gotta be a bitch, don't you? Yes, yes, you do. And now I gotta figure out a way of getting into that. Luckily, this pipe has nothing in it. Haha! Screw you! I got this. Alright, so now we should have our oxygen going into our plastic machine for making more plastic. Let's fill it back up. Good. And we can put these right there for right now. I still wish we could press these, but we do not have a way to press them. We really should be able to just throw that dust in and extrude it into a plate. So now we need to connect that up to here. So I gotta figure out how I'm getting that line over here. Which I'm guessing we're gonna do. Why is that not going up there? I want it right there. Okay. And then we'll just need to make a few more. And I am making a mess of these pipes. Like a huge fucking mess.
Not lead.
We're out of lead? Alright.
Alright, and it's steel.
Well, once we get the... What'd you say?
I think it's like steel, not lead.
Oh, we're out of steel. We got plenty of iron. Throw it in over there. We got plenty of oxygen. We got plenty of power. Make up about 4... Well, you have to worry about the output. So you can only do 2 at a time. But, yeah, just throw like 8 stacks of iron in there to be wrought iron. And then just, you gotta cook them 2 at a time until we get something done about the fucking dust coming out of there. Alright. Now we got it. Now we should have, in this pipe, oxygen, ethylene, and we'll have fluorine as soon as I get more fucking fluorine. We seriously got to talk about fluorine. Fucking hell. And I didn't fix that. Well, it shouldn't be a major thing that it has the oxygen in there. But I'll fix it. So we need that. And we need to set that. So for right now, we're going to do that. We're going to go make another one of these. I need another fucking shutter. I'm going to start making these by the gallon, I swear. If I had my crafting winch, damn it, she could keep me a standing order of stuff. But no. Alright, 2 more of those. Grab the rest of this. Alright, there's the shutters. And we need one of them in there. And then all of that. I need to get the oxygen out of here. That doesn't belong there. Why is it? Oh. I need that one. I gotta put that one back. Alright, so now I need to set that one and the one I'm going to go get. You glued your fingers together. On purpose? On accident. Okay. Well, at least it was on accident. How the hell did you manage this? Alright. Oxygen, blacklist. Open. Oxygen, whitelisted. And open. And now this one goes in there. And we have Teflon.
You can dissolve some glues with alcohol.
Yeah, fingernail polish is really good for taking off most glues too. Alright, you want to make a solidifier?
Mm.
And I'll make the empty plate mold and get that taken care of. Oh, when you said we were out of steel, you meant it. We're out of steel. Super glued
Actually,
in a
on
room.
me.
I just need 4. Thank you. Alright, now an LV forming press. I can make this without having to get the right thing.
But I'm gonna stop putting titanium soon.
Fuck's sakes. I'm running out of power.
Yes, it's going down. No.
It's going down, but did the boiler turn on?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah. You're eating power quick. That's not quite out yet. We can dump some more diesel in there. We need to get that diesel hooked up over here so it's coming in. I need this mold and our only forming press is this one back here. It's not how this works, by the way. You would have a plate mold that is too small if you actually did this. If you're going to do this, it should be a plate and the empty mold. Not another plate mold. This is a stupid way of doing this. Okay. So that will go there. I understand somebody that's never worked in a factory and done this kind of stuff thinking that it's a good idea, but if you just form a mold inside of another mold, it won't fit all the way down in, so you'd end up being smaller than what you actually wanted. Super glued a row counter on my knitting machine. Is there any of that I understand? Is there any of that I'm supposed to understand?
Okay, what was the machine you wanted?
Solidifier. Oh, it's the Teflon that's hotter. Okay. Oh, good thing this can handle it. That's going to go there. And then we'll put the machine right there. And then we need platinum etching, which we need an HV laser engraver for. Which I think we already have, right? Yeah, we already have one of those. We need a HV assembling machine to make the circuit board, which we don't have yet. And then we need an HV forming press to put all this together. So we need an HV forming press, HV assembler. And then we already have, wait a minute. And it takes an HV assembler to put them together as well. We were doing them in there, but apparently not anymore. So we need to get, do I want to do 2 assemblers or do I want to do 1? I think we just want to do 1. Yeah, I think I'm just going to do 1. And we already have the laser engraver for that. Alright. Yeah, you're definitely going to have to stop the titanium soon. Because we need stainless steel. I can throw it in the HV over here, but And I'm really gonna run our power down. Forming press and assembler. Those two in there. And I guess
You stop titanium for now.
diesel's coming out, going into there. So did we actually get diesel over here, or oh, maybe we did. If we did, it's not working. Or did I close that pipe? No, that pipe's open. There's no diesel coming through there. We were having issues with these for a bit, so let me go check the one in the nether, see if it's got any diesel in it. Okay, there's diesel in here. Going to there. So in the nether, so it should be coming out the side. It should be coming out the west side, not coming out the top. Okay, which it is. There, yeah, that is where it's coming out. I'm not sure what that one is going out the north, but it's connected. Well, I guess I need to see if it's actually. Let's go check these coordinates. It says it's connected. Knowing my luck, it's connected to the one next to it. I'm gonna have to reset it. Okay, target at negative 8679.51. Okay, that's literally where I'm standing. So why is it not coming out? Fringe? We have a problem. There's diesel in this pipe. It's going into the nether portal. coming out on the west side. It's going in the east, coming out on the west. Which would be this side, and it's not coming through. What's wrong with the miniature nether portals now? Why is this damn thing not outputting? Here's the reader if you want to check it, but I have no idea what's going on with that damn thing. Hey, we got plenty of room. Shouldn't you hide the capacitor, the resistor, the transistor, resistor, capacitor, processor, assembly, nanoprocessor, assembly, mainframe, quantum processor, and crystal processor, and small coil?
Oh yeah,
Well,
it should.
and all these things up here too. We don't use any of that shit. We might as well hide them so they're not freaking people out that they can see them and not use them. Oops. That's the wrong one. I need that one.
There.
I didn't do it. What's up?
Here you go.
Thank you. You want to start on the HV assembler? Unless you're doing something else.
I was gonna go try to figure out the portal.
Out. Alright, there's our Teflon. We have finally officially made Teflon. Now we just need the HV assembler. So I don't want to fucking make. Fucking assemblers are a bitch. And the forming press. Hello? That's circuit assembler. Would you hide those motherfuckers too? So we need robot arms and conveyors. So we're going to need 2 stainless rods, 3 pistons, 4 stainless rods. Oh, I hate making these things. Let me add that over there. Forming press, we're going to need 2 pistons for that. And luckily, we've got the circuits we need. So I need to make 2 pistons for that one, and I need to make 2 pistons for that one. That's 4 pistons. Each piston takes a motor, so that's 4 motors there. And then I need 2 for each one of those, so that's 8 motors. I need 12 motors. So I need 12. Yes.
So, where's the portal you're trying to get the diesel do, whatever?
Oh. Where you at?
Downstairs.
Okay, this one right here says it's connected to the nether.
You know, apparently it's the one that says connected to one at -689.405, which that is not. So this
When
is a
I
one-way
did it, it
connection.
says it's a one-way connection.
Mm.
Where is it
I can
connected?
go from this end to there, but not back, because it's already connected to something else.
What else is connected to that one?
One at -689.405.
Where the hell is that at? $689?
-679. I'll make a waypoint.
679. Is that one over there? Shouldn't be connected to it. There's not a 679. Unless it's the one upstairs. And it's definitely not supposed to be connected to that one. It's connecting to this one up here. 679, 405, 77. right? That's this one.
Yeah, it's connected to that one right there.
Yeah, I don't think it's supposed to be connected to that one. Hold on. We might need to force that one to change. Let me go in the nether real quick and see what pipes are connected to that one. They definitely should not be connecting to that one, I don't think. It is a pain in the ass when you get this many close together. Oh, it is. Okay, I can see the issue. We need to change that one. So we need to pop this one out and see if it'll... Shit, that was a little too much. Pop that out of there.
Yeah, we need two of them.
Okay. See where it says that one's connected to... Oh. I need to check this one. I need to see where this one says it's connected. And then we need to change where the other one's connected. We need to make another one for the one that goes upstairs. And it still connects, then we need to change this one.
I think when upstairs is in the correct spot, the one that's downstairs needs to change. And another side.
Okay. Well, then I have another miniature portal. Can you figure out the coordinates for me of where it needs to be?
Sure.
I still find it weird that these fuckers give no shits about me being here. When I'm not
This
wearing
X would be negative 84.
Negative 84. Okay. What's the Y? Oh, Y doesn't matter. Z.
52.
52. So it needs to be diagonal from it. 84, 52. So it needs to be here. And the glycerol is running here in the bottom. Alright. So... Fuck out of my way, jackass. I need to do that. We need to disconnect that. To also disconnect that. Alright. This says it is now connected to negative 674, 419. Is that the right place?
Yep. And mine is that's connected to the correct place too, I think.
Okay, so we should now have glycerol coming through there. So now we just need to get the diesel connected right here. So now you should have diesel coming through.
Yep.
Alright. So now we can use that to send the diesel back through and to the generator when we get the generator done. Alright, so back to my figure in here. I need 2 motors and 2 rods. I need 2, 4, 6, 8 motors, 4 rods. I need 8 rods. And 12 motors.
Here's your scanner back.
There you go. We're actually going to have to go get iron soon. Alright, cooking up another 9 stacks of stainless. Alright, so I needed 12 motors. So that's going to be 12 stainless for the long rods. Or for the rods, not long rods. And then I needed 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. I think that should be all the rods I need, I think. And then I need gears. And then these need 4x. That's going to give me enough for 4 motors. That. The rest of my copper wire's done. As many wires as we're going through, I'm thinking it's about time to upgrade our wire mill. It's a ULV recipe. It only takes 4 EU. So therefore, if we take it up to MV, it should take 16.
Yeah.
And if we take it up to HV, it'll take 64.
Mm-hmm.
Which would take it from taking 5 seconds to taking 1.25 seconds. Although we could do what I normally do and just make like 4 LV1s. And then it'll take less power and get them done just as fast. Okay, there's 8 motors.
And then maybe make it go to 1.25 seconds.
Is that what I
Each would
said?
just be kind of unnecessary because 1.25 seconds by 4 is like, I don't know, 0.2 seconds or something. You don't need anything that fast. Mechanism.
Could make the we should make a batch wire mill. That way it'll do like a stack at a time or some shit.
Like a multi-block.
That'd be the only way to really make it make sense for unless you want to do like Greg did to incentivize people for upgrading in GT6, have each one that you upgrade, not only does it have the overclocking for each tier and make it 2 times faster, but it also can do an extra batch, so it'll do 2 times as many of the recipe. So then the MV would do 2 ingots at a time, twice as fast. So it's still like you're doing the same amount of machines, but you're incentivized to do bigger batches because it would still take the same amount of time and the same amount of power to do 1 as it would 2 if you're an MV. And if you're an HV, then it would take the same amount of power to do 1 as it would 4. He did that for a few of his machines. Because a wire mill, I don't know. I don't know if it would really make a whole lot of sense. 3, 6, 9, 12. I need 12 plates. I'm not big on the multi-block wire mill thing. It's just kind of weird. if you can do it in, I don't know. I don't like the idea of making a multi-block for like every machine. I think some machines are fine being just single block machines. But they just need a reason to not make them all at the lowest fucking tier. Now, for some people, there's a reason. Because they're, making power coming out of their ass. But if you're not making power ridiculously fast, you kind of need, if you don't just spam solar panels everywhere. You kind of need a incentive to do things that are going to be that crazy on eating your power. Because look at what we're running here right now. And we're already having issues with power. Imagine what we'd be doing if we started upgrading everything to HV. We'd have to have tons more power.
Mm-hmm.
Like that guy I was talking to the other day, that's like, why does the combustion generator, the diesel that you're building right now, he's like, why does it only put out EV? That doesn't give me an incentive to build it when I can just make more tree farms and more Pyroluce ovens. He's running 16 Pyroluce ovens, running nichrome coils, and tree farms to make charcoal to run steam boilers. Really? He's like, well, I don't see a reason to do oil. It's like, there's all kinds of reasons to do oil. To not build 16 fucking Pyroluce ovens is a reason to do oil. I couldn't imagine building 16 of those big bastards. They're cheap enough, don't get me wrong. Just boring as hell. But he's playing CEU. So, the amount of fucking power he needs is probably ridiculous.
Oh, but that'd be even worse then, because, they have the IV circuits and all that.
Mm-hmm.
And maintenance. We're going to do maintenance in the 16 monthly blocks to sound like a pain.
Yes. But remember, they decided that, I think they went along with it since they're kind of copying New Horizons. They probably have the,
Oh, maintenance.
the auto maintenance, yeah.
Yeah, they have that.
Hey, Precus. It's coming along. We're just now getting Teflon done. I'm making an HV assembler and forming press. Okay, so there's our forming press. And there's our assembler. Were we having issues figuring out item pipes? Remember, you're talking to a guy with a memory about as long as his little finger. Yeah, we'll go with little finger. Sounds a little less horrible. Yeah, I'm guessing we figured it out. Alright, stainless is done. How's power doing back there?
Yeah,
But yeah,
about,
item...
yeah, about 18 million out of 80 million, so that's like the order.
Okay. It's going up, so... But yeah, item pipes are running great. I have no complaints about them at the moment. I don't remember what complaint we would have had at one point, but whatever it was, he fixed it. We're currently working on getting a reactor up and going. We got this whole contraption here. All of this is for making uranium-235 and 238. I need to get more hydrogen in it. I should break down uraninite here into tetrafluoride. This is basically the GT6 uranium processing. And centrifuge the hexafluoride here into the 2. And then they go through processing and you end up with your uranium-238 and 235. And we just got Teflon made, so we now have Teflon. And we need that for the circuits we're making. We need the circuits so we can make our reactor and our diesel generator, our big one. Yes, reactor is GT6 style too. Nobody wants to copy the fucking IC2. Well, apparently the New Horizons guys, I found out the other day, want to copy the IC2 reactor because they want to make New Horizons not a dependency of IC2 anymore. And the only thing that they need basically is the reactor. It's like, why don't they just do the GT6 style? It's so much better. And see, that's something that I was told they were looking at too, was the nuclear craft one. And I'd much rather have the GregTech one, the GT6 one. I would much rather have the GT6 one than I would the nuclear craft one. I don't mind the nuclear craft one. It's it's a fun puzzle to figure out, but I wouldn't want it over the GT6 one. But I like the GT6 one because you put so much work into setting up processing to get the uranium that it shouldn't last 5 minutes. And that's what I feel like uranium is in GT or in IC2 is it lasts for 5 minutes. It lasts longer than that, but it's what it feels like. But the nuclear craft one, it's a fun puzzle to figure out, but it's cheap. I'm pretty sure they're not going to make it as cheap. If they do it, it is the New Horizons guys after all. And they don't do anything cheap. But it just, I don't know, it doesn't feel as good to me. Don't get me wrong, there's things about the GT6 one that I wish would change. Like, I really wish Greg would do ray tracing for the radiation, so that you had to surround it by water to keep the radiation from getting out. And I wish there was a multi-block which would take away from one part of it. But I wish there was a way that you could build something to contain it. I don't know. I guess you could just contain it yourself, but no, that's the one part about the GT6 reactor I like. It's small because it's only one block, but you can build it as big as you want, because each one of those blocks just look at adjacent blocks. So you can just tile this thing out as big as you want, and you can connect the fluid between them for the coolant going in and the coolant, and then pull the coolant out the bottom. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, is it really needs to be... It needs some kind of multi-block that it would go in, but that's what I was saying about how it would kind of break the part I like about it, is the fact that you can make it as big as you want. You would have to have like a max size that the reactor could be made, and whatever that max size is would be the max size of the multi-block that it's contained inside of. Because, yeah, it is a little weird that you can just build it and it not be shielded at all. Yeah. But the way it works, I would much rather that over IC2 or nuclear craft. You don't have to figure out some puzzle of this block touching that block that can only touch this block. I don't know what that is. I haven't played nuclear craft outside of 1710? I think 1710 was the only one I played. See, that's what I don't like about those kind of reactors. They make it an interesting puzzle, and then somebody makes a calculator that figures out the puzzle for you, and then nobody figures out the puzzle. It's just build this thing. Same thing I hate about the fucking IC2 ones. You know, you give people puzzle pieces to try to put together, and then people just cheat the fucking puzzle by going, this is the best one you can make, here you go. Which is why I like Greg's, because it's just about feeding it the right fuel and the right coolants. Can't even do that. I'm not smart enough for the damn nuclear craft reactors. Can't even do that. They are so complex unless you mined one with a NASA rig for a month. They can't be that bad.
Also, I gotta say,
what version of Minecraft? Because now I feel a challenge coming on. Because I'm an idiot.
I gotta say that you having a nuclear physicist and the reactor gives you giving me bloody circuit vibes.
Those circuits are not as hard as you think they are. You just gotta learn to wrap your head around the nonsense. They're annoying as fuck, don't get me wrong, but they're not that bad. You just have to understand that there's a method to his madness and realize what that method is. And you're good. I'll explain it when we get there. You want an annoying as fuck GT pack tryout? No, I'm not doing anything CEU. I'm not doing anything. And really, can you do nuclear craft in something other than 112? I'm not going backwards, damn it.
Unfortunately, I don't think nuclear craft exists in a stable state on newer versions.
Ugh.
One touching killed a lot of mods.
I won't do CEU because I won't do gay propaganda. Oh, they did that a while back. I was in their Discord until they started fucking changing their fucking icon to every gay fucking bullshit you could come up with. It's like, look, I don't give a shit what you do, but you ain't got to shove it in my fucking face every 5 minutes. I already have issues with the fact that you idiots can't update the fucking processing of that shit. I ain't dealing with the fact that you want to fucking turn it into gay propaganda too.
Apparently the old nuclear glass has been ported to 119, but it's in early alpha or beta, I think.
Well, when it gets done, I'll have to try it.
Oh, it was actually a stable version of nuclear glass from 118. Never mind. At least it's stable according to CurseForge.
On 119?
On 118 too.
Okay. Then if it's on 119, then I can throw it into my 119 pack that we got. Fuck, we're going through so much soldering alloy. I'm gonna have to make some more. Oh, I'm on Discord all day long, every fucking day. But that's because I have two of my own channels, one which we don't use anymore. I'm not 100% sure why we still have it. Other than it's where we talk, which we could do this in the other one too. But I now have to watch Greg's channel so idiots aren't flashing Pecker in the middle of the damn night while he's asleep. I don't know why in the hell somebody decided it would be a good idea to flash fucking Pecker in his damn Discord. You just can't have nice things without idiots acting like, well, idiots. Yep. And then a bunch of people were bugging me, wanting me to do something about it, and it's like, I'm sorry, I can't do shit about it. Even though I'm named a regulator, I don't know what a regulator is, because I don't regulate shit.
People. That's he gave you the ability to time out.
I couldn't time out people before. I can now that I'm a moderator, maybe. Oh yeah, I can time out people now. But I can also delete their messages. That's what he did. That's the mod privileges he gave me for when he's away. Greg does not give up much control easily.
Well, I don't get why people would want to put that on the internet for and see. Why?
It wasn't even an internet porn site. It was just an MPEG that somebody made it. Yes, he drew the line at unwanted peckers. Yeah. But this was just an MPEG of somebody in their house, and then it's of their face, and then all of a sudden they show that they ain't wearing pants. And I seen it a long, long time ago. I fell for it way back. I don't even remember much about it except that I seen the video and I was like, I know what that is. Somebody needs to be slapped. And so I told him I'll take care of deleting shit. I didn't even know I could time people out. I just thought I was deleting shit. Okay, we need to make foil. Why am I doing this in here? This is slow as hell. Do it over here. Oh yeah, that one's busy. That one's for copper. We need to make another one. Do we have foil in this one? No, we don't have a foil one. We need another foil one, and we need to do it in that one. It takes forever to do it in a bender twice. You want to make us a... Hey, Shadow. Who the fuck let you drink? Nobody should be dumb enough to let you have alcohol. Especially if it only takes 5 shots. Yet. Lightweight. Trends, I'm moving this motherfucker, by the way. Now that I've got this over here, our forming press is getting the fuck out of there and going over here. Alright, so we need another red lens. And we need a shelf to put that in. What red gems do we got? Where are all our gems that aren't the big guys up here? Do we have any, yeah, it's fun being lightweight. I bet it is. Ruby, I don't want to do. Do we have a red garnet around here?
Yeah, ruby plates. Those are useful.
Do we have a ruby plate?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, that'll work. Yeah, saves money too. Not wrong there. If you want, make us a MV transformer and an MV extruder, and we'll put it right on top of here, and then we can do the these right here. I want to do the same thing for all of them and get them together, but there's our first processing circuit board. Now we just need to put that in here. And you need data circuits, right? Or you need energy circuits, right?
Energy circuits for the reactor, yeah, and data control for the mushroom.
Do we have... Apparently we haven't done this yet, because we don't have a blue plate. But we were going to use this to make our blue lens, I believe. Alright, Shadow. Sapphire, opal, or blue topaz. Oh, we have to... Blue topaz plate. Oh, we can cut it. Okay. Did you do that in the LV, or do we have to put that in the MV? Didn't we make an MV cutter? Yeah, over here. HV cutter. Fuck, never mind, that'll work. Alright, that goes in there. We now have our blue lens. We need somewhere to put all these fucking lenses. I might make us another laser engraver, to be honest. Because now we need Lapitrons, which we have right here. Well, we have the crystals. We need to put them with circuits in here. So we need that. And we need these. What did you think of our fluid idea? Trends?
That was a good idea. I just haven't implemented it yet.
Okay. That's pretty much completely Ethern's idea. I was going for something a little bit different, but he came up with that idea, and I think it's pretty good. Because after we got done doing what we did, I was like, man, this just feels weird. Having the, not needing the gems for it. I don't know how many of these you gonna need, but I'm gonna make a fuck ton.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. I'll put that there. Go in that direction, and then he'll get the extruder. And I can put another laser engraver right there. Which I may even put a wire on there and put like 2 of them. So we have one for the data, one for the... Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. How much is it for... laser... Engraver takes an emitter, which isn't too bad. Just takes a lot of circuits, and well, I gotta make a lot of circuits. So we need gold for that. And I think we got some more. Yeah, there's our empty circuit boards. Which I guess I'd leave in there. Why is there copper in that one? There's not supposed to be... Oh, yeah, there is. Never mind. That's the laser engraver engraving them from that. Yeah, I know what I'm talking about. Fuck off. I'm not an idiot. You're an idiot.
There you go.
Thank you. Can you make me the foil mold? I'm gonna steal this one for right now.
No, I thought I already had one. Weird. Oh, no, never mind. You silly.
I thought I brought those circuit boards back here. Give me them. Wrong machine, jackass.
Yeah, I made you a full sheet.
Lazurite or lapis plates. Got any more of those we need to get rid of? Apparently not. We got 12 lazurite. I think we can do these in the cutter, right? Compressor. We can do cutter, but it has to be... Okay. This soft of a gem, we should be able to do an LV. Lapis is lapis. It's really soft. And you can't make tools out of it. It is an MB, so I guess it's not that bad. Because you need that for HP.
We can actually make, we can make space maker crossing the dusts, like.
Oh, can we just do the dust?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, we can just do the dust. Well, then why can't we cut the plates in the LV cutter then? We can just compress the fucking dust.
So it's just automatic recipes, that's all.
Oh, okay. Now we need that and that. And that'll start doing this for us. Go ahead and take these out. Throw them up here. Oh, they go in the, that's why. It's like, where in the fuck are they? Let's just put this here. That, they can just sit right here. These have to go in here. How many of these do you need?
4.
4?
Yeah.
Alright. I got you 2. What's our main power at the moment? Still steam. We're working on that. That's what we've been working on for 2 weeks. We have oil as well, but our main power is steam. I'll show you when I get back. I gotta do an old man break. Alright, I'm back. Here's your first two. Give me a couple minutes, I'll get you the other ones. Alright, so steel boiler going to steel turbine with a black bronze turbine rotor pulling us 570 EU a tick. Not very much. We do have all of these for running oil products, which are helping. Did I mute you and you not know it? Oh, no. What's up? Oh, fuck, I'm an idiot. Okay, anyway, steel boiler, which we're running off of coal coke. We also have other things that get through every now and then, but mainly off coal coke, which is coming from coke ovens up there. We've got 8 of them, I think. I just go out and get a big bunch of coal mined up at a time, and it keeps it running. And then that goes to our turbine over here, black bronze rotor, 570 EU. And up until here lately, we weren't running our distillation tower with our oil, which runs these because we were full of diesel. We've been pulling our nitro diesel out of here by the drum full and shoving it back there. That way we would use up some of the diesel that we were full of. So we're waiting on the big diesel generator to run this properly. But this runs off of either our, what is it, kerosene? Let's see. It runs off of our fuel oil, our kerosene, and then our naphtha goes through cracking with steam and gives us propene, ethylene, benzene, toluene, butadiene, and methane. And the methane comes over here and gets burned off in this one. This is where our wood gas gets burned. And this is where our creosote gets burned. I don't think we have wood gas right now coming in. We just have creosote and then the methane from the cracking over here of our naphtha. Which, amazingly, we have no tar. That's our power right now. Alright, let's see if I can get you some more circuits here. That's how I do my power, is a bit of everything. Even when we go to nuclear, we'll still be running the steam. This will probably always run. I'm not going to upgrade it to titanium or tungsten steel. We've got a good setup right now it works. It makes us 570. I just every couple weeks have to throw in a new rotor, which he just added a needs maintenance cover. So we need to get this put together and put on here. And then it'll give us redstone out here to tell us when we need a new one, which I will connect to the setup down there to turn the boiler off. It'd be really nice if we had a thing. I'm going to have to run a line out. Somebody's still, I think, working on getting the red alloy wire working. Once he gets that working, I can run a line out here. And then we'll have a light up here that'll tell us that we're out. Alright, so we got one extra energy flow circuit. We get one more of those and some more crystals. We can go to Lapatronic energy orbs if we want. And that's about the only thing I would use it for. And that's a good thing to use, which is IV. We're already at EV. For an IV... Oh. Hit the wrong button. For an IV bat box, we just need tungsten steel. And we have tungsten steel. So we can... Hey, look, he's got a reactor. Alright, so now the problem is we got to get it set up with this thing. And we got to make the fluid for it. Alright, so how many of these do I need? I need 18 of those for one. That's 6 of them. I'm not going to make any more of those until we get them changed over to that fluid, and then maybe I'll see about making some orb. And we can change over power a bit around here again. Oh, that we need for our processing array. We're going to need a lot of them. Oh, goodness. Oh, we can do the cluster, too. Okay. Focus, jackass, focus. I need a barrel. Why are these up here? Put these in my backpack. I need those in my backpack. Alright. That's our gold ones. So I can get some more of those made. I just thought about it. I don't know why I'm using those. I need those for enchanting shit. Should just go up and get some dust. Alright. I'll just throw those into there. I'm going to throw all of these into here. And I'm stealing this barrel, which is going to sit right here. I can't turn it with my wrench. Damn. I probably should put these on. Probably should put that on this side, actually. Alright, so our extra ones will go up there. Put those up there as well. We should have a bunch more silicon. Not as much as I thought we'd have. I gotta get some more mining done, apparently. And if we're that low, alright, now I can throw these back in here where they belong. And finally set that one to output. Why are you not outputting? Do you need a block update to output or something? Because if so, that's going to be a problem. No, you're just not outputting. Why are you not outputting? Trans, what the fuck's wrong with your machine? Oh. Got it. Okay. So that'll make us a bunch of basic ones, which we have been in need of. And now I want to get another one of those set up, so we have them for the gold ones. Because that does LV and MV. And I can technically do it here, but I'd rather not. But we'll mess with that another day. So, what else do we have that we need to do today? Or are we done for today? We need more titanium.
Yeah, I need to run a lot more titanium.
Okay. You're getting there. What do you need for the controller of this thing?
With the controller, I need a pipe casing.
You need a data
No,
control
that's
circuit.
the exchanger. I need a hole, gears, EV motors, pistons, and data control circuit.
Yeah. Now that's one thing. That says it uses copper wire. That should only be annealed wire for EV. Anything ED and up, I do believe, should be annealed. I'd have to check to make sure, but I do believe that's why we had annealed wire, was because anything ED and up motor-wise should take annealed copper only. But I do believe I can make you your data one. You just need 3 data circuits. I can get that made for you. There you go. I did my part. We're staying about equal right now on power. Are you running titanium?
No,
Ah.
no, titanium starts to go down.
How are we
Goes down
running?
slowly, but so it goes down.
Not much, but what the hell are we running that's doing it? We got 2 of these running occasionally. They're not running full bore. I shouldn't be going down that much. No fuel oil. We're full of diesel again. We got a ton of tar. I need to figure out why that tar is... Why is it not coming out of the pipe? Did you somehow mess up tar? Oh no. I disconnected it. Fix that. That's why the tar is not coming out. Alright, kerosene. We gotta get rid of the lubricant. Nothing in those. Helium, don't matter. Propane, butane. Ethylene, we're doing okay. Benzene, we're getting up there. Toluene, I'm gonna have to start using, because we need to make TNT. What are we doing with benzene? Benzene we can turn into epoxy. Propene, benzene, and chlorine. So we can't burn that off. We need that for our epoxy. Then we need for our epoxy circuit board. Then we need for making our data things. Okay, so I can't get rid of you as much as I want to. I need to deal with you. Ethylene's going. butane. Is there anything to do with... What the fuck is... Put on your list to hide butanol. You can't make it. Styrene, butadiene rubber should go on your list as well because we can't make it. Butadienol, hide that as well. Steam cracked, we can do that, which would give us methane, ethylene, propene, and butadiene, which we could use those. That's not a horrible idea. And we get that out of our refinery gas and our naphtha. Okay. So we might just look at... Yeah, we don't want to do hydrocracking. But yeah, we might just look at cracking this down since we don't need it for anything. We could burn it, but we could also use it for other things that we actually could use. The butadiene we don't need for anything, so that we could burn off and just keep the propene, because that's used to make our epoxy. Methane we burn, and then ethylene we need for plastic and Teflon. So we'd be keeping this, keeping that, burning this, and burning that. It's not a bad amount of ethylene we'll get out of it as well. What else we got back here? Propane. There's another one. Propanediol and propanol. Those need to be hidden as well. We have no use for those. No way of making them. So, propane, we can burn it off. We can turn it into lubricant. We can electrolyze it. We can steam crack it and get methane, propene, and ethylene out of it as well. Which again, we could always use extra ethylene. And we can use the propene probably. And then burn the methane. So we need to work on getting both of these set up to get out of here. Do we even have a way of getting this stuff anymore? Methyl acetate. No, we don't have a way of getting this shit anymore. We can electrolyze it for hydrogen, oxygen, and carbon. 11 buckets of it per electrolyzing. We've got 163 buckets. I don't even think we have this anymore. I don't think we have that anymore either. Oh, yeah, we do. We have propane. That's the one I was just talking about. Where the hell is my... Yeah, there we go. We are using that one. Never mind. Butadiene, I don't think we have anymore. We got a lot of it, though. Oh, we do get that. Fuck, I don't know what we have anymore. We have no use for it. It's just a thing to burn off. So we need to set that up to get burned off along with the methane. So I might as well just connect these two up and burn them both off in that same turbine. I'm not... No, I actually didn't. I need to get these two set to go burn off as well. Is methanol... Yeah, that's combustion. We can turn it into that biodiesel if we want to hold on to it. But we'd have to get a fuck ton of seed oil. And we have to make the large chem reactor to do so. I don't know if we're gonna... I guess we kinda have to. A decent amount of glycerol left. I don't think we have that anymore either. I'm gonna have to come on here and take a day and just figure out what I'm doing with all this shit that we ended up not having anymore. And I also think I'm gonna have to go find more ways of mine up more stuff for fluorine. Because we're out again.
You were saying something before about adding fluorite as a byproduct.
Yeah, the main one I'm thinking about adding it to is the apatite stuff. Let me bring up GT6 real quick so we can look at where all he put fluoride at. Because he's got it as a byproduct of a lot of different things. But I don't think we need it in as many different things. Like, he went crazy with the byproducts for tin. He put, like, everything as a byproduct of tin. You can get tungsten out of fucking tin. Yeah, I think that's the one I'm gonna go after. We just don't have a use for the serum. We can make blocks of it. That's another thing we have to discuss. What blocks, if any, are you adding to the thing you kill the wither for? Did you add any blocks to that?
Not sure.
Because Greg adds like all kinds of his blocks to be able to build that damn structure. Alright, DG6 is up. Get the world started here. I hate it when you log in, you can see through everything. There we go. Alright, so the issue with fluorite is Greg had to do the rainbow fluorite thing like rotary craft. Alright, so in the sluice we get it from galena ore gives red. That's fluorite. That's fluorite. That's fluorite. Red phosphorus, which I don't think is an actual ore, gives 1. Okay. Pink comes from that shit you don't have. That's another one. That's another one. That's another one. Okay, that's the end of that shit, so. Is it this one? Apatite. Apatite he has giving phosphorite, blue phosphorus, blue fluorite, phosphate. What do you have apatite in here? Apatite gives that tricalcium phosphate crap at the first step, and then tricalcium phosphate there when you macerate it. And then the pure stuff gives it again when you centrifuge it. So you could have it give fluorite here in the centrifuge. And then this crap comes as an ore as well, right? And when you wash it, it gives you phosphate. Phosphate again, and then phosphate again. So you could have fluorite dust as the centrifuge of both of them, and it really wouldn't hurt anything. It wouldn't keep you from getting anything else. And that would give people another reason to go and mine apatite. And again, we need to have a way of using this crap for fertilizer.
You know, I should have figured out the recipes.
Well, while we're here, Well, actually, instead of that, hold on. Most fertilizers that are commonly used in agriculture contain 3 basic plant nutrients: nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium. That's the main thing that's in them. Now, apatite is what we use here. And apatite, if you break it down to its basic bullshit, electrolyzer is calcium, phosphorus, and chlorine, which is really fucked up that it's not nitrogen and it's chlorine. So the fact that you're using chlorine for, I think chlorine is like would kill crops. But let me see here. What is in fertilizer? Watch your eyes, this will be white. Bring this up here, let's get rid of this white shit. Turn that shit black. What's in a package of fertilizer? 3 main nutrients. Carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen is what this one says. Are the 3 larger components of plants, that they're not available from fertilizer, come from air, from decomposing, that are in the bag. There we go. Fertilizer has 3 numbers printed on the package that state the percentage by weight of the 3 main plant nutrients: nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium. So that's another one saying the same thing. Nitrogen fuels new growth. Vegetables and herbs need some nitrogen, some like corn need more, while others like sweet peas need, well, what about trees? Instead of plants, let's put in specifically trees. The amount of actual nitrogen applied should be 3 pounds per 1,000 square feet. Do not use fertilizer. Hey, XCR. Do not use fertilizer containing herbicides. Formula should be 12 to 30% phosphorus and potassium at 3 to 12%. So this is all saying the same shit, that it should be nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium. You're finally streaming on Twitch at a reasonable time. And the problem is I'm going to be leaving soon, because your reasonable time is now late for when trends can be here.
Yeah, I'm already feeling tired.
So we're going to have to find something I can stream at a time when your ass is, when it's reasonable for your ass. Since when do you care about late? I don't care about late, but I'm testing for trends, so I have to care about when he can be here. Okay, so outside of what is realistic, let's look at what Greg actually uses, which is a whole nother story. So his main ones are apatite with phosphate, which makes no fucking sense, because apatite is phosphorus. So this makes no sense adding phosphate to it. Or
Shouldn't you be adding
sulfur.
nitrogen, not phosphate?
And then he
Since
has
it
sulfur in here. I don't know why you do sulfur. Phosphor, phosphorus, red phosphorus, white phosphorus. And then you have calcite and dark ash. And see, that's one thing I heard was that ashes were good, which is why we use them. Ash as fertilizer. Ash from wood fires, such as bonfires or wood-burning stoves, can be a useful additive to the compost heap or can be applied directly to bare ground and dug in. Can be a natural source of potassium and trace elements. It also has a liming effect, so can help to remedy excessively acidic soils. No, ground up bare is not good for fertilizer. So we're
The
getting
ash
the
is adding the
potassium.
potassium.
Yeah, the potassium is from the ash.
Someone with nitrogen is shown in.
And see, these are all, he's just adding calcite to all the phosphorus things, or calcium with ash. This is that big list I showed you before. I don't know that we would. The thing is, if you start doing this and running this thing, we have fuck tons of nitrogen that we're literally just voiding out of the top here. But you wouldn't just mix nitrogen. You need something that's has nitrogen in it. Let's see what Google says about where to get nitrogen for plants. I don't want to list. Coffee grounds are rich in nitrogen. Compost, but that means you need shit. And I don't think we're going to be making animal shit so we can get nitrogen.
Yeah, I'm not adding a
Well, compost is plants, manure is shit, and they have manure listed in here as well. Grass clippings. This says wood ash, but when I read wood ash, it said nothing about the nitrogen. Alfalfa meal, blood meal, and feather meal, whatever the fuck those are. But I don't know if we... As much as I like keeping things realistic, do we really want to force people to make a cryodistillation tower just to be able to farm wood?
Probably not.
That's what I was thinking. So I'm thinking dumb it down a little bit using the apatite and ash recipe. Don't use dark ash. If you have dark ash, you centrifuge or electrolyze it, because that's from coal. Yeah, you centrifuge it, get the carbon out of it that you don't need, and then you get ash out of it, which you then can use for that. But later on, when you're not burning wood outside of the large boiler or burning coal, then we could just do the tricalcium phosphate it doesn't have potassium. It needs potassium. And don't we have we've got like 600 fucking potassium. Where the fuck did we get all our potassium? Where did we get you from? From potash, which isn't a thing. It needs to be hidden. Hide potash. That's a thing from when you were allowed to centrifuge fucking ash. It can actually be deleted. It's not going to be a thing. Ender pearls. No. Saltpeter, that's where we're getting it. Saltpeter, rock salt. Yeah. That's where we're getting it from. Glauconite's another one we can get it from. So that gives us a good use for that potassium that we have fuck tons of. Oh, and lepidolite, we get it out of there too. So I would just say throw the fucking potassium and the tricalcium phosphate together, unless you want to break down the tricalcium phosphate, unless we wanted to add a chemical reaction to make trinitric phosphate, which would be like nitric acid and phosphorus, I do believe, would give you trinitrium phosphate. Let's see, trinitrogen phosphate. What does it do? I want to know how you make it. They actually don't have that in here. I swear there was a... You're getting visited by the FBI tomorrow. I don't doubt that. Yeah. I say since apatite has chlorine in it, that's fucking weird enough. Just mix that fucking tricalcium phosphate shit with potassium and be fucking done with it, maybe. That's more realistic than Greg doing sulfur and calcium. It's not completely realistic, but it's better than what Greg did. I'm pretty sure mixing red fuming phosphorus and calcium should not give you fucking fertilizer. That seems like a really bad idea. Now, the glauconite dust with ashes doesn't sound like a horrible idea. It does have alumina in it, but magnesium is one of the trace elements that you need in fertilizer. It's not one of the three main ones, but it is a trace element you could use. But you could also and it has water and oxygen, which plant needs, but they get them from other ways. We could also just break this shit down, get the alumina out of it, and then use the fucking potassium to mix with this shit. So I go back to the same fucking thing I said before. Just use the fucking tricalcium. Fuck me. Tricalcium phosphate or fucking potassium and be done with it. But then we probably... Fuck, I need to find an apatite vein. So I can go see exactly what ores come in this thing. I have one available. You fuck off the bed. I'll go look at this and let you know what I figure out. I gotta have apatite around here somewhere. This thing's not on distance again. So you sound like you're about to pass the fuck out on me. Well, did I really not mark a damn apatite vein? I know I don't usually give a shit about them, but shit. You'd think I'd have marked one. Yeah, let's go for a walk.
Yes, good night.
Night, man. I have apatite up there. I mined it at some point. I've been all down through there, so let's go over the mountain. See what we got on the other side of the mountain. Maybe I can find a apatite vein to break through. See what all's in it. I don't remember what's in these veins, because they changed them in GTI from the GT5 ones, and I probably should not be checking over here anyways. I should probably be checking the new vein area, because he copied New Horizons GT5 style veins, and then we changed a few of them. Like fucking took out the bauxite and made that into a stone layer, took out the coal, made it into a stone layer. Salt. I still gotta find a new salt vein. I haven't seen one of those yet. How far have I been this way? Get out of the fucking cave view. I've been a pretty long ways that way. We go diagonal there. Maybe we'll try that. Soapstone. That's a glauconite vein. Almandine. That's a sapphire vein. We'll just follow this line because it should be in a straight line. Man, I can't wait till we get to testing the harder version where we got GT6 style veins and they're not in a damn grid. I hate this grid crap. Chaco, I probably need to mine that one soon. So I think I'm going after the, I'm actually going to mark this in case I need it. I think I'm going to do the Tetra one soon though. And we're back here on Monday. Unless he plans on testing again tomorrow. We're probably going to look at getting the battery box set up for sulfuric acid so we can start getting rid of that crap. So we can get the rest of our sulfides processed. That's right. There's Appetite. I don't know if it's a new one or not, but it's Appetite. So let's see what we got. Shit, I'm out of torches. And I don't have torch making material with me. Well, motherfucker. seen a hole up here in the wall. Where is it? And I get one. And let me go grab a stick. Where you at, you bony bastard? There you are. Come here, fucker. I'm at 57. I shouldn't have to go down too much damn further. Well, there's... That's right now. He's just... Try calcium in the right fucking place. I'm finding smalls of it. Just not getting any of the big ones yet. It's my fortune pick, damn it. Or my fortune girl, damn it. It's a lead. It's appetite there. Well, I found it. So we got phosphate, appetite, and that tricalcium phosphate shit. So I need to look at... He doesn't have phosphorite. It's phosphate, tricalcium phosphate, and appetite. Alright. So I'm going to tell him, let's see. There is also phosphate for the fluorite gems, or fluorite dust. Just in the vein, and probably add a potassium plus phosphate fertilizer. Welcome back, Shadow. And I think I'll have him talk to him tomorrow about it. But I'll probably have him make it to where if you use straight phosphorus or phosphate, you get less than if you use the tricalcium or apatite. Maybe. Now that I'm not down there in a hole. Well, that's good. Okay, so phosphate, you get phosphorus and oxygen. And that tricalcium crap, you can turn into calcium and phosphate. So, do we want to use phosphate and get the calcium out of it? We don't really have that many uses for calcium. We need it for this, but that's a closed loop thing. We could turn it into UU matter. Yeah, you should sleep like a baby. And I'm thinking maybe if you... If you use the tricalcium phosphate stuff without breaking it down to phosphate, you get 1. If you break it down to phosphate, you're only going to get 2 of the phosphate out of it. So then you would get 2 from each fertilizer. That would give you, if you did 1, you would get 1. So that would give you 5 total. If you did 2, you'd get 4. So you'd almost have to do 3 to make it worth actually breaking this down. Or we could make you do like 3 of these. Yeah, they probably right. And then I was thinking if you use straight phosphorus, but that would be giving you oxygen. You really don't want to do that. But you could. Alright. So thinking 3 tricalcium phosphate plus 1 ash or potassium gives 4. 3 phosphate plus 1 ash or potassium gives 8. That would be double. And then, I don't know. Look, you figure out the amounts. Do 1 with phosphorus. Alright, fuck that shit. He can figure that out, or we can figure it out tomorrow. I can't sit here and try to think out amounts that are going to make some kind of sense. Greg did 1 plus 1 and would give you up to 4. Which just seems excessive. I just want some way for you to be given extra if you break it down. Like if you use straight potassium and straight phosphorus should probably be the best way to go. Give you the best amount. Because you put the most work into pulling out the extra shit. But then I guess that would be a little weird with the whole using appetite for it. So I'm gonna figure out which way I want to do this. Yes, I'm mining copper. Right here, I gotta do it. Even though my inventory is jam-packed full of crap. And I don't have any more barrels on me for some reason. My damn jackhammer. And what I was doing is figuring out recipes for fertilizer, Shadow. Trying to make them a little less dumb than Greg's throw sulfur with ash thing. Well, at least this goes back a ways.
Moo 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 moo. Moo 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 moo.
Oh shit, he's back. Oh, by the way, XAR, we need to upgrade the GT6 server. Holy fuck, do we need to upgrade it? This is limestone. Shit. Changed over to the Alpha 20 shit. When I'm playing in single player with that Alpha 20 crap, I can pull 500 FPS. The world does... Okay. I guess I have to explain this a little bit better. So, somebody has made it possible to run 1710. I don't know why I said Alpha 20. Java 20 with the anything Java 17 or higher, which puts more work on your CPU and less on your GPU, and it also, I'm believing, allows it to work with multi-threading. Not 100% sure, but I think. But basically, it makes it so much... It runs so much smoother. I was getting like 40 frames a second in my factory. And then I went to the Java 20, and I'm now pulling like 150 in my factory. Well, it doesn't feel like it. I went from doing GT508 with everybody for Race to Fusion, and we were lagging all the time. We went to the Java 20 thing, and we're never lagging. And we have so much lag on that damn server that I think it would help. I just don't know how difficult it's going to be to do it through them. I've got all the files we need to do it. I'll have to like duplicate the server or something to test. I can, do you want me to send you the server I have set up for GT5? I can send you that. And then we just copy over the GT6 stuff to it. I haven't set one up for GT6 yet. But I think it would make the server run a ton better. And I don't know if it would affect people joining or not. Because I joined the GT6 server when it was running 8 with 20. I just have to change out my PAMs because they broke something when they ported PAMs. And you have to run the Java 20 version for their port. Oh, and we need to discuss putting Ethrin on as somebody that can do the pull requests and shit on the GitHub. Because he had me in there accepting shit. And I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. There's no reason my fingers should ever be in GitHub accepting shit. And he knows what he's doing. He knows a lot more about it than I do. He was trying to fix the issues we were having in 08. Because even though it works with 08, some of the recipes are fucked up in there. The GT6 I don't have a problem with. I ran the shit out of that thing for a couple months till I ended up with a issue of pipes not showing up, but since we've done the update, I haven't had that problem come up again. So I think that's completely fixed. They didn't disappear, I just wasn't getting the information from the server when the chunk came in. And it was only one chunk I ever had that problem with. I don't know what the fuck it was. A Java 17's fine. It's 17 or higher that works. I think Crazy's using 17 for her client. Junior's using 20. I'm using 21. And Timmer's using 18. And the pack works for all four of us. Let me get my ass back home and I'll zip up that pack. And then you'll just have to change out the mods. And the big issue is telling it which thing to use. And maybe when you pick the right Java, it'll pick the right thing. Because I think it uses that. Let me see. And I don't have it in here. Yeah, I think I took that information off in here. Alright, I'll send you the files. I'll put them on the server for you to download. I'm going to get out of here for the night. I'm in voice chat if you want to talk about it, if you are available. If not, I'll send them to you. I'm out of here, guys. Shadow don't get no drunker.